Hey, peoples. All right, I've had the Audi back together, drove it around. It was overheating. I couldn't figure out why. So I just put a new water pump on it before it got wrecked, and it was a combination of things. One, it needs a new timing belt. This baby's getting cracked, so I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. I wish I had got one today, but I didn't. It's so quick to take apart. I'm getting pretty used to it. But the issue was a combination of things. The bolt for the tensioner, I had to add an extra washer to it. Actually, I added 2 extra washers. It was like wouldn't go any tighter, just as it was just tight enough to hold the tensioner, so the tensioner would slip a little bit. So it slipped a little bit and loosened some of the tension, and then there was like some antifreeze and some griming and oil or something on the outside of the water pump. I don't know what you call it, a gear, but it's like an idler gear. Anyway, it turns the water pump, and so the little bit of oil on there in combination with the belt being a little loose, it was just slipping the water pump, and it wouldn't circulate the water fast enough to do anything. Strangely. So I cleaned the belt off good and added the washers and reset it. Now I got to put it back together. Here's what I ended up with on the dent there. Probably should weld a piece of steel in there at some point and reinforce it a little bit. This one I had to use the 3/4 ton chain hoist and get it out there with. Hi. Look up. Chemtrails are poison. So I just was at the wrecking yard too, where I got the core support, bumper and all that stuff, and I got the hood. Not only did I get the hood, I got the fender as well. They're the same color. I mean, talk about lucking out, huh? So, and I got a cap for the oil fill. So it should now not overheat, look good, and be drivable. Then I just have to address the driveline issue. It's got a vibration. I guess it's not shimmed properly or something. Here comes my private plane. What's up, douchebag? Gosh, I love to fly my plane. I just can't get enough. I like to fly in circles over your house. It's a lot of fun, you see. I spend every dime on fuel just so I can fly in circles. I could go to the ocean, I could go to the mountains, but nah, I think I'll fly in circles over your house real low so you can see me. Look at me in my plane, everybody. That's what's going on. All right, and back to the Audi. All right. Even the tires are decent. I can't wait to get this thing all up to snuff, because it like handles amazingly good. Probably the best handling car I've ever drove. And the alignment's off right now. Even it just got wrecked, and it's still just like. I was going up Salmon Creek Boulevard the other day, and coming up on the hairpin at Salmon Creek by WSU. Barns there. There's a barn there for WSU. And I was like, I looked down and I'm like, I'm still doing 55 as I'm approaching into the hairpin. And I'm like, I could tell, I could totally take the hairpin at 55 or more. I was like, well, shit. This thing handles like amazing. So anyway, cool, huh? I probably will end up, by the time it's all together and done, I'm sure I will have put as much money into this plus work as you could go buy one for right now. I saw one on OfferUp, I think, for it was Craigslist. I'm not sure which, but they wanted like $1,500 for it, and it was a '98 with 129,000 miles, which ain't a lot. It runs and drives, and so I don't know. But there's a lot of them are 5 speeds, and this one's an automatic, and I'd rather have the automatic. With my rheumatism, you know, my Morgellons. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a crow? It was a crow. That can only mean one thing. Yep, my ears are ringing. I bet you my veins are gonna bulge out. Ooh, bugs. Here comes a bee. I'm a friendly little bee. I'm gonna come check you out because a plane's coming. Oh yeah, I was gonna see my sparkle skin. Okay. I bet I'm gonna sparkle here in a second. Of course, I'm touching the ground, so maybe not. How's about I do this? Check it out. That's some nice moist soil. Just gonna like video my hand for a minute. See if any weird things happen. Besides my veins suddenly deciding to stand up in areas but not all over. Because the plane's approaching. The birds are going to get real chirpy. The wind's going to get real gusty. I see a morgie hair coming out right there. I see red. They're turning a magenta red. Crazy. Probably get splotches on my feet here, red splotches and discolored. The swollen area over the knuckle that's always there, and it bulges out and gets worse every time a plane goes over. Like a little ant. Yeah, my forearm gets all these white spots, gets orangey, kind of vacuum seals too. It's this vacuum drawn in look. But it's not doing that right now, it's just getting the colors. Jet's still not here yet. It's probably going to be one of those Alaska Air twin turboprops, because those are the worst. They have the strongest signal, I believe. Though, I mean, they can all mess you up at different times depending on how you're feeling. But the Alaska Air twin turboprops, they fly big banking turns over residential areas. So they don't go all the time like the little ones or like the jetliners do, and the little ones when they're on, but they go often enough. Let's see, I'll catch him. Wait a little longer. Oh. Play music on this. Anyway. Maybe he's not going to fly right over this spot. I don't know. Since the radio wave event horizon goes out for a few miles ahead of the plane, or more sometimes, I can feel it when it gets close. It doesn't have to fly right over. It's still coming though. It's getting me right through the temples. I bet I have like white hairs sprouting out the side of my freaking neck in real time. It gets me like right up here, all up the sides, right here. I hear him. It's the little plane. They've been on a mission the last couple days. Commando Solo. This is about his 5th time over in the last hour. There you go. Probably a blue and white Cessna. Probably the one with no call sign on it. Isn't that against the law? Look at the clouds. I saw sheriffs out today because the air is clean and there's puffy clouds and there's not much chemtrail going on. And then the sheriffs come out and protect us. But you know what? When they spray chemtrails to the max, the whole town is like, there's nobody out doing anything anyway. I've gone around town, I don't know, hundreds of days, several hundreds of days, the chemtrail 2/3 of the time at least. And you do not see a county sheriff anywhere, unless they were called there. You might see them like at a place, you know, walking up to the door because they were called, but that would be it. Nowhere. There's none sitting in parking lots, doing paperwork. There's none doing a speed, radar people for speed. If you go into the really bad part of towns, you'll probably find a city cop or two, and that's about it. When they chemtrail heavily. When they stop chemtrailing heavily, and the skies are mysteriously blue, and the clouds are puffy like this, well, that's a different story. You get in your car and you drive out, or if it's raining also and the air's clean, and you find county sheriffs all over town. See 5 of them on one trip across town. It's like they only patrol when it's nice and blue skies or when it's raining for some reason. Gosh, being a minion it's got great perks. That must be great. Alright, anyway, I better save some time here. I'll give you another update when I get back.